Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Oak Island review, episode 2 of season 12, I believe. This episode was not the greatest. I'm just be honest with you. It's a Real Talk TV. Gotta be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep it 100 with you. It wasn't that good. Stuff happened. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't as good as the first episode. Hopefully episode 3 tonight is good. You know what I'm saying? I know this review is coming late. I've been hella busy, all right? But I'm gonna watch episode 3 either tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll get back with y'all, and we're gonna review that one too. Like I said, hopefully this one is good based on what's shown in this one here, because the things that they uncover are peculiar, okay? So just to start off the episode, let me mute it so I don't get copyrighted. While they're here in the center, what they're going over is where to put the next core bore drill. You know what I'm saying? Or they core samples. You know what I'm saying? So they'll know, because the whole goal this year is to figure out where they want to put the big 7-foot wide motherfucking caisson into the ground. You know what I'm saying? And they're going over right here how you know what I'm saying, they want to place their core bore drills. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these little green stars right here, all of these are new dig locations where they want to put the core drill. You know what I'm saying? And these over here are in that pie section where they got the highest traces of gold, and this is that golden egg, a real hot zone right here. All right, so let's continue on, because like I say, they didn't really do a whole lot. So I'm gonna try to hit like the key points in this one, and then I'm gonna wrap up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep y'all long. You know what I'm saying? So because like 7 minutes in, they're still talking about where they want to put the fucking thing at, where they want to do the core drilling at. So okay, so out here, this is where the most of the, I like this right here. This is where the most, because this is where that square feature where they have tied its soil samples with the money pit soil samples that's also under Nolan's Cross soil. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of those have been linked together, right? And they're trying to further link this spot to the money pit. And when I get it later in the episode, in the today's episode, I'll go over why that they're trying that have brought them, because they find something that leads them to may lead them to new discoveries. Let's say that. Okay, so yeah, that's all of that. That's and another reason why the first episode was so long is because it was a 2-hour episode. So right now they are finding, I can put a little bit of this. They're uncovering, I think they believe is a coin right now. But the way that the coin is looking lets them give them the understanding that it may be something older than, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
There we go. My bad. I stopped it too early.
While searching stone foundations, Begley and archaeologist Laird Niven have just made a potentially valuable discovery.
And you see how you don't really see, because like they got the cameraman there, they get real close zoomed on the fucking, on whatever they're looking at. You know what I'm saying? So you can see his fingerprint indentions. Look, you know what I'm saying? So if there was something on this coin, we'd see it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to go back and they're gonna have to clear it up and clean it up and whatnot. And this coin looks old. You know what I'm saying? Look at how there's really nothing there. You see those edges on it, how non-conformed, you know what I'm saying? Not perfect that it does, you know what I'm saying? This leads people to believe that it's hand beaten instead of, you know what I'm saying, stamped.
Do you know what type of coin that is?
The edges are really worn. I'm seeing not letters, but markings.
Yeah, I see that.
The edges are what really kind of make me think it's older. My initial impression of the coin was that if we can tie these 2 features together, that's just a bonus.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're trying to tie the 2 features together, but let me mute that. So, and they had metal detector, and they had hit some non-ferrous materials, you know what I'm saying? And here, and non-ferrous just means non-iron, you know what I'm saying? And they find a coin that leads them to believe that something older may have been going on. Not that going on, but that the coin is older than what they think it is.
One complete.
Because the older coins, they were hand forged. You know what I'm saying? They were beaten out, not pressed out with like a fucking perfect circular, you know what I'm saying, instrument.
My initial impression of the coin was that the patina makes it look very old and very worn. So that may give us a good idea about the function of the feature and perhaps some idea whether it dates earlier than we thought.
You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot that they don't find like, oh, they didn't find the treasure. For the most part, isn't that kind of show. Yes, they're looking for treasure, but it's all about really the history. You know what I'm saying? Because they have found treasure. They found some gold, they found some silver, you know what I'm saying? They found, but the artifacts is what's really important, like these coins, you know what I'm saying? The ship pieces, the fucking tools, you know what I'm saying? That's the important thing about the show, you know what I'm saying? Because why is all of this old ass all these old ass coins, all this old ass tools, why is all this shit on this small ass island? Come on now. But to continue down, keep going, like I said, they're just trying to tie in Lot 5 with the money pit and everywhere else, okay? So here at the money pit, where they're back at, they're still doing the core samples, they're still doing the drilling, and they're taking out core samples, and things are looking mighty interesting, I may say. And see, this is the thing. They got geologists, they got archaeologists, they got everybody out here, you know what I'm saying, testing and looking with professional eyes, you know what I'm saying?
And this is relatively soft material. We're in fertile territory. This looks pretty good, Mike.
And what he said by what he means by that is it's fresh, you know what I'm saying? No one has dug in this location that they're digging in. You know what I'm saying? Because the soil is undisturbed, okay? But here's the kicker. Ian Spooner came and tested the water. They wanted him to come out and test the water, and something interesting happened. All right, so I think this is where they're getting the coin. So I forgot what this dude's name is, but he is a professional in dating old coins. That's what he does.
Irregular, which
1650 is what he said.
You know, it comes down to what we may be able to pull off the coin from a design point of view. You know, we're seeing an animal here, I think, maybe.
What kind of animal?
It kind of looks like a horse, but in all likelihood, I think it's Roman.
Why is a now, they got to do more tests. This is just his pre-analysis. All right, but why is a potentially 1650 Roman coin doing on this island?
Idiot.
So
because they believe that the Scandinavians, the Vikings, had something to do with it. Because there is one of the only publicly recognized Viking settlement up in Nova Scotia, up in another island in Canada. But they believe that they came on down further south than where they were located at. And it is, I'm telling you, look, Skinwalker Ranch, get you one of these, okay? Get you one. That's why you need one on Skinwalker Ranch. Brandon Fugel, listen to your boy. Get you an XRF machine.
It is copper based, and it's 70% copper, 16% lead. So there's a high lead content that we do not see in modern coins. And it definitely, it puts it medieval and pre, and high content of arsenic and then sulfur. So yeah, a composition that we do see in Roman coins.
It ain't the first Roman coin that we found on Lot 5.
That's true. They have found more Roman coins. And here's my thing. Here's my thing about the coin, and then I'll move on to the next one. They need to test the coin to see if the lead from the coin is the same lead from where the cross was found, where the lead bracelet was found. They need to test it and see if it's from the same, because if it's from the same place, now we cooking. Now we cooking. All right. So it's the Lot 5 feature. All right. And they have found something that doesn't make sense. All right. So when they first came out to Lot 5, they was digging out and it was so big, but they have uncovered more and more rooms and features to this structure that doesn't make sense, because it's the structure was crudely made, but it was made by people who knew that with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? It was made with the purpose, but it was crudely made. Okay.
boasts another possible section of the mysterious rounded stone foundation that
See,
sits
like
near
this,
the
this structure
shoreline.
is huge. They started down here.
This
Now
is
listen.
really weird. I'm getting some rock patterns.
Yeah, that kind of looks placed, doesn't it?
I can almost see
Exactly.
it on the line.
I'm getting rocks here too. Which could
Now,
relate to
now,
yours.
why exact hollow? Why would this section here at the back of the structure be hollow like this? You know what I'm saying? And look at the rocks. You can't tell me that these rocks weren't purposely stacked like this. Look at it. Look at all of them. Something is there. Okay. Even if there's nothing there, they didn't build that for no reason. They didn't build this empty section at the end, at the back of the fucking structure for no reason. All right.
You hear that?
And look how
do.
big of the area that it is,
That's
that the
like one of the weirdest
vibration
things
takes
I've
it.
ever seen.
And he's a professional archaeologist, and this is one of the weirdest things that he's ever seen. He's been
I mean, I
doing
can
it for
feel it
what,
in
30
my
plus
teeth right
I
years.
was going to say that. That's by
How bizarre.
Look how far away they're like, what, 3-4 foot from each other, and they're feeling the vibrations cross the damn ground. That's a big ass hollow area. That's not for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And the more and more they dig out here at Lot 5, the more and more they're starting to find out here that's just not making any damn sense.
Potentially hollow
Last thing. So while they were out digging Oak Island, where is it? Is this
where
it?
Dr. Spooner also believes the legendary Oak Island treasure may be buried between a depth of 80 and 120 feet.
We know.
Yeah. So out here where they were digging that core sample and they brought Dr. Spooner out to test the water, the ground started to shift, all right? But not a whole lot. But here's the thing. They know they've dug a lot of holes out here, okay? And the only reason why the ground would be shifting like that is if there's something empty under the fucking ground. All right, I'm gonna let Dr. Spooner explain it more than I can. Better than I can, for that matter.
Dr. Spooner revealed he heard some sort of collapse underground. I never heard anyone talk of that before. So might there be a chance here to discover the treasure once and for all? Sure. There's all of these clues that strongly suggest this area holds significant interest.
So I think something's going on here.
Something's going on
All
here.
the chemistry is kind of pointed to that.
Yeah.
So, here's one example. If you hold up to the sun, you can see the discoloration in it, the yellow color. Yeah, that wasn't there beforehand.
You just took a sample.
Yeah.
After that.
Yes. So the darker water can indicate we're closer to wood, the source of wood.
Oh.
So I'm very interested because
This is why they have the scientists out
And
there.
if that's the case, then we move something around.
There's almost a direct connection from something.
Yes.
Something's going on under the fucking ground. All right, and I'm eager to see. All right, now just like a little ending B. He's a historian. All right,
An arrowhead
and
that was reportedly
this is the
discovered on Oak Island
yeah.
by
This was an arrowhead that was reportedly discovered on Oak Island way back. All right. And they took this arrowhead to a Viking museum in Scandinavia and they showed it to the curator. And she's like, that's weird. All right. And they opened up a drawer. They put out an arrowhead that looked exactly like that one. It wasn't the same one, but it was an exact match to that one. And I'm just like, how the hell is Viking arrowheads getting in motherfucking Oak Island if the Vikings went down there?
geologist and treasure hunter Robert Dunfield in the 1960s.
Robert Dunfield, yeah.
It is very interesting to me
See?
because this is the type of artifact that I could find tomorrow in an archaeological dig around here.
Perfect.
Wow. Now, there is something that I don't think you're aware of yet. It just came to our
And this
attention.
is interesting.
So around
because
1885, a very unique and ornate whistle was found on Oak Island near Smith's Cove. And let me show you this artifact. Now,
and they believe this artifact right here is a Viking Scandinavian based artifact. You know what I'm saying?
what's interesting about this whistle is that it came into the possession of Mary B. Stewart. She was a wealthy New Yorker who helped finance the 1932 expedition here on the island. She had this whistle examined by museums in New York, and at the American Museum of Natural History, they reported to her that this was most likely of Scandinavian origin and made out of walrus tusk ivory. And this is important because that is what the descendants of the Vikings were collecting and trading in Greenland in the 1200s. So here we have another artifact found on Oak Island that could be related to that group of people.
That's very interesting.
If the Vikings weren't down there, and we know that the Templars and the Vikings was, you know what I'm saying, homies, why are they finding so many Viking shit down there? You know what I'm saying? If they didn't come down there, if somebody that wasn't rolling with the Vikings went down there, why are they finding this shit down there? Why are they finding all these old Roman coins? Why are they finding, look, like I said, this one was a little less exciting than the previous episode, but still stuff happened, all right? I'm waiting on to see what's going to happen in this next episode tonight, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's happening. Curse of Oak Island, coming back, all right? Hey, let me know what y'all think about all of this down in the comment section below, you know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your boy signing off. Peace.